Winter in Germany can be a bit harsh, so sporting pleasures are often taken indoors, which is why the fans of Turbine Potsdam are queuing up outside the city's brand new indoor arena for an international tournament featuring 8 of Europe's best women's teams. Top-level women's clubs are almost as multinational as their male counterparts these days, and amongst the Americans, Scots and Swedes, Turbine have in their ranks perhaps the best woman player ever to emerge from Africa. She's Genoveva Anonma.
I've always loved playing football, even though I had some issues with my mum from the very beginning. That's because my family didn't like football. Well, it wasn't that really. It was just that they didn't like women playing football. So I had loads of problems with my family at the time. My mum always said she didn't like women playing football. But ever since I was a child, it's been my passion. I really liked how men played football, and I wanted to learn.
Genoveva Anonma is 25 and hails from Malabo in Equatorial Guinea, a tiny nation with little football history of any sort. It's hard to imagine anywhere as different as Potsdam, especially with a cold wind coming off the Havel River. She joined her national team at the age of 15. In 2008, her goal shot them to the African title. 2 years later, they qualified for the FIFA Women's World Cup in Germany. Drawn in a group with Brazil, Norway and Australia, they were never disgraced and gave the Australians a hell of a scare on the way to a 3-2 defeat, with Anonma scoring both their goals. Their form isn't a flash in the pan either. Equatorial Guinea regained their African title last year.
Well, there are plenty of reasons why this happened. Women's football has changed a great deal in Equatorial Guinea these days. The league might not be particularly well organised, but still, most of the main women's players are professionals. Lots of things have changed, including the attitude of players. That's why, whenever the national team plays, we're all very motivated to do well. That's why we've reached the very highest level.
This is now Anonma's 4th season in Germany, but her move to high-flying Turbine from Jena in 2011 has been a significant step up in quality, and her form has impressed the coach, Bernd Schroeder.
It was a real culture shock for her, both in the amount of training and its intensity. She might have played Bundesliga football for 2 years at Jena, but she wasn't prepared for the sort of pressure we have here. She had to adapt quickly, and that's what she did. She became the league's top scorer in her first season with us, which is sensational. This year looks good as well, despite the fact that she missed 5 matches because of the African Cup. I think she's turned the corner. Her first winter here was the most difficult. I really didn't think she would last, but she did, and she's just signed a 1-year contract extension with us. We're very pleased with her development, and we're happy to work with her here.
Last season was doubly impressive. Not only did Anonma become the first foreigner ever to top the goal scorers list, Turbine won the league for the 4th straight season. Anonma has developed a partnership with Japanese forward Yuki Ogimi. Between them, they scored well over 50 league goals in just a season and a half.
Yuki is a very good friend to me, and she's also a very good player. What I like most about her is the way she behaves in a professional manner. She's not concerned about anyone's private life. She only thinks about the togetherness of the team. She's a very good friend. We have a very good relationship within the team, and she plays very well.
Turbine reached the final of their own indoor tournament, facing Brøndby of Denmark in the deciding encounter. This time the Danes prevailed, winning by the odd goal in 7. For Anonma, thoughts now turn to the rest of the season. At last she's fully used to the Tabina way.
When I arrived here, it wasn't easy for me. I was used to training only once a day or twice at most. But in Potsdam, we can work out 3 or 4 times. And it wasn't easy for me to assimilate within the squad either. Getting their respect wasn't simple. But with time, I'm getting used to it, little by little.
This year's championship has turned into a 3-way fight between Turbine, Wolfsburg and Frankfurt. If Turbine win, it'll be their 5th title in a row, an unprecedented achievement. With Genoveva Anonma leading their attack, who's to say it's beyond them?